yesterday morning, I got information from my sources.
Yes.
I have many sources.
And I'll be asking you because people ask.
I was in government for many years. I joined government at the age of 23.
Yes.
And I understand government. And had William Ruto allowed me to help him run his government, he will not be where he is. And this country will not be in dogs. This country will be flourishing and there will be prosperity because I understand government. He doesn't. So many people are very concerned about what is happening in the country, especially the civil service.
I have my people in government who give me information when I need to know anything from government. My people are planted in each and every ministries, in each and every department, so no one will do them away because they will never be known. Remember, 75% of a police service, actually 95% of NIs are my people. They are going through a lot, which they always plead, ask me to at least say for them so that the government will iwaone huruma. And remember, in the State House, I have more than 60% people who trust me and gives me information. Those are not Videli's words. Those are not Siasa Hub's words. Those are the words of the former deputy president, Rigathi Gachagua, claiming and saying that he has people in each and every department, in each and every ministry, who feeds him with information when need be. Those were the questions being raised by Kenyans after Rigathi Gachagua gave out a presser and details of what the president was to give. That is, during the Thursday's State of the Nation address by 7 p.m. by the President of the Republic of Kenya, William Samoei Arap Ruto. And also he has promised on the 10th of August this month, he will give the information about Ruto at 4. Remember, the President has also said on the 14th, he will also give information about his tenure in a broad discussion. So let's hear what Rigathi said during an interview with political analyst Herman Manyora, whom asked him how he get information from State House.
You talk to Kenyans and told them this man is about to say this in the evening.
One of the responsibility have been given by the people of Kenya.
Yes.
Is to caution them from lies and deception by William Ruto. And because Kenyans know I know him while I was his deputy, I helped him to become president.
Yes.
I understand him. And I'm a man with an ear on the ground. I know many things.
Yes.
And Kenyans have asked me to always caution them when they are about to be deceived. So yesterday morning, I got information from my sources.
Yes.
I have many sources.
And I'll be asking you because people ask.
I was in government for many years. I joined government at the age of 23.
Yes.
And I understand government. And had William Ruto allowed me to help him run his government, he will not be where he is. And this country will not be in dogs. This country will be flourishing and there will be prosperity because I understand government. He doesn't. So many people are very concerned about what is happening in the country, especially the civil service.
Yes.
William Ruto has lost the entire civil service. They are not with him because they are patriotic men and women who mean well for this country. They are people who have been around when this country was getting on its feet.
Yes.
And they feel terrible when they see the country going down at a very high speed. And they have taken it upon themselves to always alert me, to alert the people of Kenya where there is danger.
Yes.
So yesterday was such a day where William Ruto had planned something to divert attention and con the people of Kenya that he is up to some vision. And they gave me the details. And I decided to prepare the people of Kenya in advance so that they don't fall into the deception. You know, our people have been deceived, I included. our bishops, our pastors, we were deceived. We followed this man without knowing that it was a con, it was deceptive. And therefore, I have a responsibility as a leader in this country. It's my civic duty when I see William Ruto trying to con the people of Kenya to alert them. And that's what I did yesterday. And Kenyans were very happy. I've received many calls. I've seen what is going on online. He tried to change the title of the vision. It was supposed to be 2060. When I talked about it, he changed it into post-2030 vision. He changed it interchangeably with a long-term vision, yes. But it was all the same. He didn't have sufficient time to change the context of what he had wanted to say. But he was still saying the same thing, that the people are going to have a conversation around democracy, around development. It's all hogwash. Because you know, Professor, when you are in office, you don't tell people about vision.
You work.
You first deliver your manifesto. The things you promise the people of Kenya, you first deliver that before you can tell them about 2060. I think it is very, it's ridiculing the people of Kenya when you are in office. Yes. You have been 4 years in office. He'll be 4 years next, not this month, yeah. In 10 days, he'll be 4 years. Instead of telling people what you have done and what you intend
to do. And then that you intend to build on that.
Yeah. You start telling them about Vision 2060. These are people whose pay slips have been raided, people who have no purchasing power. These are people whose businesses have collapsed. These are people who had a siege from KRA. These are people who are being auctioned for non-payment of pending bills. These are people whose houses have been demolished. These are people whose businesses have been attacked by goons. These are churchgoers who are in fear of attack by goons. These are people doing businesses in Nairobi and goons are all over the streets. These are people you need to address their real issues.
You can't talk about...
You can't talk about a vision. I mean, it's very insulting to the people of Kenya who are struggling with all manner of problems. SHA is not working. People are having harambes every weekend to raise money to pay hospital bills. So university students are at home because the university financing model has collapsed. These are people who are in anguish. These are people who are in distress. Instead of addressing the issues that concern them, you are on national television telling them we have a new vision.
Oh,
2063, I think 34 years from now. I mean, surely. These are people who are literally struggling to put a meal on the table.
I'll be talking about that. You say Kenyans really want you to tell them stuff, what is going on, to warn them, to advise them, and that they give you information. But this question has been asked by many people since I put up the poster that we are meeting today, live. They ask His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, where does he get this intelligence from? You seem to have intelligence.
Kenyans, Professor, are very resourceful people.
Yes.
And Kenyans love their country.
Yes.
Kenyans have a lot of information, but very few people to trust. People don't want to trust you with information because, one, you can sell them, you can jeopardize their jobs, you can be given information, you go to sell it, you can get information, use it for blackmail. But along the way for the last 2 years, Rigathi has earned the trust of the people of Kenya. That if you give him information, he uses it for the public good. And people of this country have also come to accept that Rigathi is a truthful man. He's an honest man. And he's such a patriot, he means well for this country. Number two, that Rigathi is fearless. If you give him information, it doesn't matter how sensitive it is. He's one man who does not fear William Ruto. Many men my age and below, I have seen them tremble at the very sight of William Ruto. I used to sit with him in cabinet, and men and women were trembling. You know, they are shaking they are shaking like a leaf. You know, at the very sight of the man, even before he has opened his mouth.
Grown-up men.
Grown-up men and women, trembling like a leaf, like napier grass during a winter season. And the man has not even said anything, just entering the meeting. When he speaks and says, what are you saying? everybody would coil. And that's how we have lost our country, Professor. That's how we have lost our country. One man show, and know it all, who cannot be advised by anybody, who cannot be asked any question by anybody. And that is why he had to get rid of me, because I was asking questions. I was telling him, no, this is not right. Let's not go that direction. The people of Kenya are opposed to it. For example, Finance Bill 2024. I told him in the cabinet, Mr. President, the people of Kenya will not accept these measures. They are too harsh. They will not accept it. It will leave us with an egg on the face. My colleagues were trembling, wondering how dare Rigathi confront the president. And that is when I became very vocal within government. He couldn't take it because he doesn't want anybody to give a divergent opinion. He doesn't want any contribution. He doesn't want any opinion, any idea. He wants everything he says, it must be done, even if it's against the national interest. So my cabinet colleagues would talk very freely in the cabinet committees that I chaired. They would express themselves.
But when the guys...
And we agree when we go to the main cabinet, they'll back me up to reject some of these things. But when we reach there, oh, the men are trembling. They are so scared. We don't have a cabinet, I must tell you. It's a one-man show. You don't need a cabinet in Kenya as long as William Ruto is president. He advises himself. He decides what will happen. He implements everything. And he does all the wrong things because, I must tell you, he doesn't have time to run the country. The man is a serious business person. He's too busy making money. He's too busy making deals. He doesn't have time to run the country. Yet then he doesn't want anybody to assist him. He can't take no for an answer. He cannot take a divergent opinion. And that is how in 4 years, this country has sunk into a hole. That is the situation. So what has happened, Professor? Kenyans of goodwill trust Rigathi, that he means well for this country.
And they give you information.
He is a patriot. And when you give him information, he only uses it for the public good. But you know, many people are given information. And then they use it to extort money. Yes. They use it to blackmail people.
Yes.
But Rigathi, you tell him something. Like now we had a problem. There is British soldiers who train in Nyanyuki.
Yeah,
Batuk. Yeah. They are called Johnnies. They have been around. Nyanyuki is not far from here.
Yes.
And that town is vibrant commercially because of the activities of the British soldiers. They come with a serious budget. They have employed more than 500 people, civilians, who support the activities. They have spurred the economy of Nyanyuki in terms of hospitality, in terms of transport, in terms of supplies. Yeah. So these people of William Ruto, many people around him, have decided, rightly so, that Ruto is one term. And time is going. And they have decided to make hay when the sun shines. In fact, they are using a balance that is injury time. I think it's a balance used in football. Yeah, when you have just a few minutes remaining and the whistle can blow anytime. So these guys around the president, they have decided that it's injury time. And they must make as much as they could, to an extent now that they are demanding bribes from foreigners. So